Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Are you?
Check just check sources.
Phone. There we go. Thank you, Robert. If you hadn't said that, I would have gone on and on and on and not even realized it, and that would have been terrible. Hi, Robert. Thank you. So let me try that again. Um, I'm not gonna do my opening spiel. Just hi, welcome to the world of Akala, episode 46. Blah blah blah. Everybody say hi. You all said hi. Okay.
Hi. Okay, we're gone.
Okay,
we're good.
Speed through it.
Last time on He Is Risen, after retrieving the contraband item from under the cupboard in the Harellan, at the captain of the Harellan guard's house, Meryl hid it in her bag of holding before the captain noticed. He left the captain's house and met in the alley across the street where Jack confessed to having worked for the Cult of Blood in exchange for his cloak of displacement. After seeing what they were willing to do and how strong the party was, he no longer wanted to work for them. But then he heard a voice in his head he believed to be from the cult. Feeling threatened by this, he tried to plant the contraband under the cupboard. Which then, what transpired after transpired, with Meryl catching him and getting it and all that. He asked you for a second chance, to which you reluctantly granted. You returned to the captain and told him the contraband was in your other bag of holding. He looked inside the pouch and confirmed to you that it was a blue sapphire. He told you where to find the Royal Guard in Harellan and confirmed the plan with you. You delivered a fake letter to the Royal Guard in case the Thieves Guild was watching you, and the captain went to see the Royal Guard after to talk to his friends there about the plan, and make it look like he was going and getting arrested and trying to fool the Thieves Guild. You returned to the Velvet Rose to wait for the plan to work itself out. Eventually, someone came in and told the bartender the captain had been arrested. Having seemingly completed your task, the bartender brought you to the back, into one of the rooms, and into a hatch hidden under the bed, bringing you into the guild proper. He welcomed you into the guild. You talked to the bartender down there and one of the members, trying to get more information about the guild, and you explored the area, seeing what areas were locked and unlocked. I just realized I used the word area twice there. One of the locked areas was a meeting room where the higher ranking members were currently meeting, and we pick up with you at the bar chatting with the bartender, who, at the end of last session, I think Jack?
Meryl.
No, someone. Oh, yeah, that happened too. Meryl decided to ask if there had been any dealings with the cult of blood, basically giving away what they were there to do. But
Mm-hmm.
I think it was Jack or someone had asked the bartender if he'd heard any rumors, and the bartender said, "I heard a rumor that some newcomers were asking too many questions," and that was pretty much where we left off.
And Ignis is watching the hallway.
Yeah, Cygnus is watching the hallway. That you're to see if who comes out of
People
if
come
anyone
of
comes
there.
out of that
Yeah.
room, right? You're keeping an eye.
Yeah.
Okay. And I regret to inform you I did not look for new music, so we're going with
Old Faithful.
Old Faithful. I don't know, it's calming. I like it.
Yeah.
Although I probably should have
Your players asleep.
Probably should have something different for in the Thieves Guild. Do I have
They
any?
listen to strictly emo music.
what's Just bear with me for a
But we
second. What's
can't
this
we
one?
can't play that because you're streaming. So
There we go. That works. That sounds mysterious.
Yeah, I'll loop that.
Just a slight hint of danger, but not quite.
Yeah, that works. That's a 3-minute loop, so it shouldn't be too repetitive. Okay.
What are you using for your music batch?
I'm using the jukebox on Roll20, and I think it's from Tabletop Audio
Gotcha.
and Incomptech are the two that I pulled from. So, you're currently waiting, right?
very intensely waiting.
Now it's about 9 or 10 o'clock at night. And after not that long, say about 10-15 minutes, Stavarin comes back down. Put him back on the token layer.
Who was Tavern again?
Stavarin was the bartender. I'm gonna turn this music down a little bit. Just use that. That should be a little bit better. I'm sure Robert will let me know if it's too loud or too quiet. Whoa. Okay. Twitch didn't want to load for a second. I got worried. Stavarin comes down, sees you all at the bar, and says, "Okay, my night bartender is come in, and I'm gonna go talk to the boss for you, like I said I would."
I'm sorry. I forget. What is he talking to the boss for us about?
To see about you becoming full-fledged members.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, thank you. I guess.
Yeah, I guess that's it.
You see him when you're standing right here. You see him take a key out of his pocket and put it in, turn, unlock the door, and go through, and shut the door behind him. And you hear a faint click, like the door's being locked.
We're in a Thieves Guild, and he didn't use lock picks to open the door. For shame.
Disappointing.
And a little while after that, say maybe 10 minutes, while he's in there with the boss, you see. So right here, these are two little hallways, but you hear these doors open up.
Mm.
Oh yeah, the meeting that we were waiting.
Excuse me. As
Try to kind of
They
look and
start
see if anybody's coming out of those doors.
yeah, the couple of members start to come out, and you can see them, right? Yeah, you can see them.
Yeah.
They're blue to indicate that these are the ones that came out of that room, just so they don't get mixed up with the other ones if they start moving around.
Gotcha.
Oh, I just thought that they were blue.
It's the Smurfs Guild.
Yeah. The higher up you get in the guild, the more purple you turn.
They drink colloidal silver.
And are you, Ignis, keeping an eye out over there?
Yeah, I saw it.
Okay.
I don't know what I'm gonna do about it, but because
Oh.
with everybody around, I can't really say anything.
This one I, just be I don't know if it's a gender bias or just because I'm thinking of these characters as I don't know why, but I'm just like I default to he when I'm talking about the thieves. I'm gonna try to be more.
Are you trying to say women can't be thieves?
No,
No, I'm kidding.
I'm saying I'm trying to overcome my gender bias that I have.
Yeah, it took me a while to start
I
saying
have
they
the-
by default.
I have the same thing, so don't worry.
But this guild member right here, as they're walking by, sees the four of you. Says, "Huh, you're all new."
Yes.
Yep.
Are you the
That was-
ones that took on that job that no one else wanted?
Yes.
Yep.
Oh,
Jack will remain quiet.
and you actually pulled it off.
Yes.
Yep.
Wasn't so hard. Jack will say.
Meryl, take a sip from her whiskey, carrot whiskey.
Well, that's pretty impressive.
Well, that got teleported.
I mean, it wasn't that hard, really, honestly.
Well, keep
I'm
up the good
surprised no
work.
one else-
And are you still on the ceiling, Araneus?
No, I haven't been on the ceiling in a minute.
Oh, okay.
I was sitting over there with them.
Okay. I wasn't sure. Well, keep up the good work, and you'll have a place here for a while.
That's the plan.
Yep.
Of course, that would be a lie, but whatever.
He walks by, looks down at Meat. Meat
Meat just looks up at him, and, like holding a turkey leg in his hand for some reason.
the leftover
Looked at him
food
and
he
takes a
found.
bite.
Yeah. And this little one is he helped with the mission.
Not this one, but he helps with other ones where we break in quick.
He's a good lookout. And then Meat just goes, "I look out."
Yes, yes. All right then. And he walks over and join. They walk over and join.
I whisper to Wynne and tell her that there was another person that exited out the back entrance or back way.
Which way did they go? Are they coming this way?
No, they went into another room. Would be another exit. I don't know. Can't get Ignis through there.
I'll lean over close to Jack and whisper to Jack that Araneus just told me that Ignis saw somebody go out the back way.
Did any of the ones in here detect as having illusion magic?
Oh, that's right. You have detect magic up, don't you?
It lasts for 10 minutes. Has it been 10 minutes?
Oh, it has been 10 minutes, so you have to do it again.
Yeah, I'll say I don't have this spell cast right now. I'd have to recast it.
Let me know if you need a distraction to cast it.
I'll just go to the restroom. So
I'm not gonna have
then
you
we'll
drag your token all the way over there and then all the way back. I'll just say you go and do it.
Wynne will finish her drink real quick and then go to the restroom and cast a spell and come back out.
Okay.
And I will, as I'm walking back out though, I will, I don't know, pretend like something over here catches my eye. Is there any like tapestries or anything on the walls or?
There's a couple of pictures on the wall over here. Or paintings. Actually, they could be images.
All right.
They don't have like employee of the month.
Thief of the month.
That's great.
I'll walk. Let's see. It's what, a 30-foot radius?
Yeah.
Within 30 feet of myself. So I'll walk over to here and look at this painting.
I wonder if sitting in the chair at the end would be enough. Hindsight, yeah.
Do I detect anything on these here?
I believe they all have a magic weapon. I have to double check.
That wouldn't be surprising.
Yes. It's obviously hidden, but you do get the silhouette of a dagger on each of them that is magic. But other than that, you don't get anything on them.
Okay, I'll inspect the painting for a minute or two, and then I will come over here and I'll sit by meat and see if I can get anything off of these. Or I'll come over to this side of the bar. Walk this direction back to my seat, and that should get me in range of these guys.
You mean of the other three?
Yeah, sorry, my click didn't go through. The ones over here. Yeah.
Same deal with them.
Okay. I'll just kind of look at Jack and just slightly shake my head no.
One more then, huh? Or I should I'll hold up a finger and indicating one more.
One more is in the one that
Went the other way. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I hold up the one finger of like I can't. I'm not talking. I'm signaling. I guess.
Right. I'm not sure what the one more is.
Specific
indicative of, though.
detail. So depends on if the character would be smart enough to figure out.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Libby's just not getting, but the one more refers to, or if.
Any character might. I mean, we know that there's one guy that went the other way, right?
Oh, you were asking about the one going the other way. Wynne will nod. But I'll whisper to Jack and just say, but it just means that they aren't using magic to possibly cover anything. It doesn't mean it's not there.
Yeah, I have no idea what to do.
Because they may not feel the need to cover it.
Maybe we can
Oh my
start like
gosh.
a bar fight. That's
I
a
didn't-
joke.
this whole time I haven't had the map up. It's like last session I didn't have the map up for half the.
It's more
Oh, good.
conversation than actually detail errors.
I was moving the NPCs around though.
Maybe somebody can try to spar with somebody else.
I don't think starting a bar fight when we're trying to enter the guild is a good idea.
Yeah, I don't think that's
Well,
a
yeah,
great
that's why I'm
idea.
saying a spar.
Did Ignis just come back in from that hallway?
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, the only thing we could do is maybe Wynne's whispering to Araneus. I mean, the only thing we could maybe do is try to magically influence somebody to start something. I was waiting till the cook finished walking by.
Like you just stop and just stare at her as she's walking by. I mean, possible.
Or we just lay. Well, we only have a couple of days.
It was 48 hours or 24 hours? 48?
I think it was 48. Yeah, 48.
Yeah, 40.
Mm-hmm. So 2 days.
So maybe an opportunity will eventually present itself. If we can't come up with anything now.
You know, do we need to wait and see if they're going to let us in? Wait until what was his name? Stavarian?
Tavern.
Wait till Stavarian lets us know if we're in or not, and we can go back to our inn and try to make a plan of what we know. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm good with waiting until see if we're in or not.
I mean, it's probably gonna be the best bet.
Once we're in, maybe we get more access. Who knows? Meet the boss, maybe.
Hmm.
Hear a click, and the door opens, and Stavern steps through. Comes over to you. He looks a little unnerved. He's been in there for probably half an hour talking to the boss. He looks a bit unnerved, and he says, "The boss wants to see you."
Can I roll insight to see why I'd be unnerved by saying that the boss wants to see us?
Well, we have heard that like nobody
like,
sees
to
the
just-
boss.
Or
yeah,
the
you only
boss-
see he told you before. Was it him? Was
Someone
it
can't
said
remember if
something
it was
about
him
we
or
see
one
the
of the
boss
other
if
people.
we need to see the boss for some reason.
It was you only see the boss if you've done something good or if you've done something bad.
Yeah,
I can't remember exactly how I worded it, but
yeah, something like that. And it was from one of these guys at the table over here.
yeah, it might have been one of them or the bartender. I can't remember.
But otherwise, I can't get any more information off of an insight check.
I don't think.
Not
you're
that I'm
be-
good at it, but no. Okay.
No.
Let's go then.
Yep.
I'm ready to be showered with rewards. Good job done.
He
Prepare your drink.
That's what
sir.
Jack will say.
unlocks the door. And as you go through, there's a little hallway polygon reveal.
And you guys are very eager to get through that doorway before I do.
Mine doesn't want to be going first. I was just moving.
I mean,
my
I was gonna
my-
go
my
first,
token.
but then you guys kept walking through.
Well, I'm sorry, our tokens move quicker.
Yeah. All right.
There's another
Hallway.
door
Mhm.
at the end of the hallway, so it's kind of like there's 2 levels of security, so to speak. He unlocks the next door and opens it up for you all to come in. And
wanna push
you see the
too
boss
quickly.
sitting at the table, He's human. He's got light skin. He does have a hood. He's wearing a black cloak with a hood up. But you can see kind of tufts of brown hair coming out from under the hood. There's a dagger on his desk. And his desk is it's not just a table, it's like a full desk. There are some pieces of paper, parchment, whatever on the desk. And as Tavern opens the door and you start to come in, he says, "Come on in."
Okay. Is there a spot we should sit? Stand?
You may stand wherever you like. There's no reason to feel formal or nervous if your nerves have taken you.
Sit pretzel leg in the middle of the floor. No, I don't actually do that though.
What'd you say?
I'll stand here. I was saying a joke of like sit pretzel leg on the floor, crisscross applesauce.
Yeah,
or
I
whatever
got you.
We'll say.
Cross-legged.
Yeah.
He says to Tavern, "You can leave us." And Tavern gets a little wide-eyed and says, Are you sure?" And the boss says, "I'm sure." And Tavern heads out.
Is this when the music changes to the boss music?
I mean, you are with the boss.
Oh no, the
Metal Gear
music
Solid
changed.
boss
Something's
music for some
happening.
reason.
He plays like something from like Teletubbies.
Tavern tells me that you were able to get the captain of the Horellan Guard arrested for possession of a blue sapphire.
Yes.
I mean,
It wasn't
Yeah,
too difficult, to be honest.
I guess.
You... Now... I'm trying to remember if... You were told not to look in the bag. And I believe
Correct.
you obeyed that order?
Wynne will nod her head yes.
Yes.
Now, I, of course, I can't tell if you're lying or not.
I think technically we never actually did look. We, were
We
just
didn't look in the
told.
bag.
I don't think
So, like,
anybody
it's
has
not-
looked in the
We're
bag.
not lying.
The
telling the truth,
captain
yeah.
did.
Meta-wise.
Right.
Well,
Yeah,
the captain
meta-wise,
looked in the
we aren't lying.
Right.
Yeah, we didn't look.
Meryl kind of raised her hands. I can cast Zone of Truth if there's any doubt.
Oh, that's probably not a good idea, Meryl, but you just
God,
said it,
yeah.
so Jesus Christ.
I
Well,
look.
You
I
can
just shoot
answer it.
daggers at Meryl.
Yeah, Wynne's gonna look back at
Like,
Wynne's
now
gonna
I
look
can't lie
back at
about
Meryl like "Mm."
With Zone of Truth, you can lie.
Oh wait, but then
It is
technically the
possible
boss
lie.
couldn't lie, and we could ask him some interesting questions.
That-
That,
yeah.
that won't be
But-
necessary. That won't be necessary.
Yes, they're gonna say no to that for that reason. Okay.
But if that
Well,
is
that's
true
like-
that you did not look, that means you can follow orders. And even if you did look, that means you knew you were handling a blue sapphire and you completed the mission anyway. Either way, those are traits that we can use. And that is why I've called you in here. I would like to personally offer you full membership into the Thieves Guild. But there is a condition.
There's always a condition.
He stands up and he walks over to this bookshelf. And he starts to look through the books.
Anything good?
Probably keeps his erotic novels over there somewhere.
Jeez.
This is his office, not his personal chambers.
We don't know. He could have a hidden door somewhere.
Not true.
A little Murphy bed.
And he finds one, and he takes it off the shelf. He opens it, and he turns around to Wynne. And inside the book, it's hollowed out, and there's a blue sapphire in it. You must not tell anyone that we keep these.
Okay.
If we
Wynne
did, then
just-
we wouldn't be able to reap the benefits of your guild. Seems like a reasonable condition.
I mean, I don't even know that you have one.
That's the correct response. And he closes the book. And puts it back on
Wynn's
the
wondering why he would show us this.
Do you ask him?
Yeah.
I mean, I
Wynn will just ask why show your newest members that you're keeping blue sapphires.
You already know we have kept at least one. And
As far as we knew, that was the only one you had. Maybe this is the only one you have.
there are many places to hide things. If I get an inkling that you might betray us, I can move it to a different place. This guild has many secrets that would take you years to uncover. Now you can keep this knowledge secret. You should know that there may be future missions that involve these sapphires. And we would count on you to carry them out. Is that something you would be willing to do?
Of course. Whatever gets us paid.
Yep.
Whatever gets you paid, you say.
That's the wrong answer.
Whatever earns you our favor.
whatever gets you paid, whatever earns our favor. We have a business associate that is currently jailed.
Oh,
Was that a visible mo?
no, that wasn't Wynne. That was Libby, because she knows who it is.
That is currently jailed.
And you want us to break him out?
And we would like you, if you can, to free him. We obtained our blue sapphires from him.
Oh, okay, now I get it.
Oh, great.
It's Luxalim.
It's Luxalim.
And
but we're saying that meta, right? We're not...
Yeah.
And
yeah.
we would like to use him further. Have you said that in character or no?
No.
No, that was out of
Okay.
character. Because then he would
Okay,
want to know,
so-
how do you know Luxalim is imprisoned?
So who is
Put
this
him there.
person? So who is this person that you want us to break out?
His name
Isn't Lux...
is Luxalim Cornin.
Wait, isn't he that guy that has all that land out there?
Yes, he has had a tower that will soon be auctioned off, or sold off, rather.
He used to post missions on the quest board in the guild. The
Hmm.
name sounds familiar.
Oh.
He used to post missions on the quest board for the guild. His name is familiar to us.
Wait, we told them that we were in the Adventurers Guild?
I don't think so.
I don't
Yeah.
think so. Yeah, we haven't said anything about that.
Well, doesn't mean we haven't just been in the guild before. Maybe I've
We
just been
said
in the
that we
guild
were from
before.
out of town. Our
The-
story was that we were from out of town.
He
and that we
he
were
sa-
moving in.
he says, "Oh, you've been with the Adventurers Guild."
Any way to make money, says Jack quickly, before one can say anything.
Do you still have your membership? Because we could use
you're-
that.
Yeah, if you're asking if we could use that, we still do.
Oh, more than so. Are all of you members of the Adventurers Guild?
Meryl kind of groans and grabs in her bag and pulls out her card. Yep.
What's an adventurers guild?
But they don't have this form recorded yet.
Okay. Ah, this could be useful.
Out of character. Are we about to be triple agents?
Double agent.
Double agents. It'd be
Double,
double.
triple, triple.
Double, triple.
Well, yeah, it's kind of like a triple. We're doing work
Yeah.
for 3 different.
Groups right now. We're doing what, the Guard, the Adventurers Guild, and then this guild. Triple agents, yeah.
Yeah, triple agents.
Let's set that aside for the moment.
Well, we have Jack here also working for the Cult of Blood, so
Was, yeah. And so I'm a quadruple agent almost now.
Does she say that, or does...
We're
no,
talking
that was
meta
Libby.
right now. We're just talking.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. That's definitely not something we should say in character, unlike Meryl, who will say Cult of Blood freely in character. I think it's funny. It's okay. Don't worry.
let's set the Adventurers Guild to the side. Let's focus on Luxelin.
Okay, where is he?
Our sources tell us he's being held at the jail. He's being held at the Woodhurst. What did I call it? The Woodhurst Magic Council?
Something like that.
Yes.
Something like that.
He's being held at the Woodhurst Magic Council.
Mm,
They were
that's gonna be difficult.
they had initially intended to keep him at the castle prison, but because of his unique abilities, they are keeping him at the Magic Council, which bodes well for us because that will be easier to break him out of.
Doesn't sound like an easy job still.
It won't be. But are you willing to do it?
What's your timeline on this?
He's not going anywhere.
Well, wait. If he was caught with blue sapphires, as you say, isn't the punishment for that death?
It's a possible. I actually was about to say. I'm not just backtracking. I was about to say. There is a possibility he will be sentenced to death. But those sentences sometimes take a while to carry out. There's a process involved, and sometimes they try to fight the sentence on humane grounds, and it's not often it's not often that people are put to death in Blencothra.
Okay, so it's not really a pressing matter, but at the same time it could be.
We'd like it done sooner if possible, but
I think it's a job we can do. What's the reward like? As much as I like favor, we do have to pay
Bills.
for our own lifestyle.
Bills? We don't have bills. What do you?
We all got bills to pay.
you have lifestyle expenses that I haven't been
Yeah.
making you pay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not like we have like a cell phone bill or rent
I
or.
mean,
I did
Same with,
phrase it as lifestyles. I
our-
didn't say bills. I said lifestyle to pay for.
And with, like, our food and drink that you just are like, oh, it's just a couple copper. I'm not gonna make you pay that.
This job, we'll dig deep into our, how's it pronounced? Coffers? Coffers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Coffers. Yeah.
Coffers.
Mhm.
To pay you for this. We, despite being in Harellen, we have quite a bit of gold. Give me 1 second.
Did we see him come out of the other room?
No.
Did we see him come out of the other room?
No.
Okay. I just wanted to check.
$1,000 gold each.
And what were we getting paid to investigate? I want to know for character motivation purposes. Yes.
Oh, 600 total.
Oh, to split, right?
Yeah.
1,000 each Thieves Guild. Okay.
As if you actually break him out.
That's a lot.
Right. Which I don't. Yeah, I just wanted to know so I knew how my character would react to that.
Mhm.
Like, and yeah. Future dialogue can't happen right now.
Right?
Do you have any smaller jobs we can do in the meantime while we're trying to break him out?
Speak with Tavern. He keeps a log of some of the smaller jobs.
Because plans like that take a little bit of time and effort, so you can understand.
Yes, I do understand. He heads back to his desk. As he walks past his desk, he looks like he notices something on his desk and he quickly grabs it. And
Do we get a peek
Can I
at it
do
or
a
no?
perception check to see if I can
Perception?
see what it was?
Yeah.
you will have to roll pretty high.
Perception. No, I can't see shit probably, but
Wait a second.
oh, it didn't get linked. Oh, there it goes.
I rolled
20.
so badly.
Wasn't there something that gave me a boost to perception rolls?
I don't think so. Araneus, I'm sorry, with that 20, you still didn't see it.
I figured.
Meryl, you're too far away to even look.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you didn't roll high enough anyway, so.
Anyway.
But he quickly hides it in his desk. And he just tries to play it off like nothing happened. Looks up at you all and me kind of walks over here, looks at the desk, looks up at him.
Meat, yeah, obviously not being subtle. Meat.
You're right.
Oh yeah, he's not subtle.
And the boss looks at me and says, "Please step away from my desk."
What that?
That is my business.
Huh?
He says that is my
Oh.
business.
Sorry.
That's okay.
I wonder if I could trick Meat into like running at the desk and opening it anyway. Trying to think how I could trick him.
Just ask him to do it.
Oh yeah, the beef
If we do
deal-
that, then that's like we're saying it. But if Meat does it, then it's like, oh, we're not doing anything wrong. And Meat's just a weird, dumb
Little
kobold
kobold.
who looked at the thing in your desk.
I do have bestial sense, so that wouldn't.
So if you are ready to take on your next mission as part of our guild, please see Stavarin outside.
I'm trying to think if there's any way we can get whatever he hid without drawing suspicion.
Okay, the
Probably
boss. See you later.
Need that MacGuffin. Or whatever you call it. Whatever the word is for that. Is it MacGuffin? Is that the term for it?
MacGuffin
Pick
for
up
like
on
a
the,
item that, yeah, a special item you're trying to.
Yeah, we need
You all
that.
just walk right past Tavern.
Oh, I thought he was like in the
He
wall.
wasn't
So I
where
was
he
like,
was
oh,
supposed to be.
yeah. I was waiting for Savarin to actually like not be in the wall.
And
Boss told us to ask you for
he
information.
walks over and locks this door behind you. And Stavarin locks that door after you come out. So, you spoke with the boss.
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
yep.
I imagine that was enlightening.
Sure.
Seems like a very wise individual. Roll deception check. Just kidding. No.
He's a man who knows what he wants.
I suppose I was measuring him up for like a minute. What is his highest non-physical stat? Or like, what was his relative scores in those three categories?
Who are we talking about? The boss?
Yeah.
Give me 1 second.
I can't copy his message, but I can at least get his like non-physical stats. They're not specifically, but relative to my own, I guess.
Which stats can you get?
Int, wisdom, charisma. I have -1. I have a 10, 8, and 17 respectively.
Same as you in intelligence, and higher than you in wisdom and charisma.
And charisma. Okay. Alright. Just wanted to know that.
Are you gonna ask Stavarin about?
Yeah. I did it earlier. Yeah,
Oh, I missed it.
he told us to ask you about some information.
Yeah. What do you need?
Our next job.
Oh, he wants
Let's
me
do
to
it
give
that
you
way.
your next job. Okay. Let me see. What do we have for you? The Alchemist in Westwind. Yes.
He told us there was a different job. Specifically. Something with a prisoner?
No, this is for in between.
This
Oh,
is
we're doing this in between.
The
Okay.
al- the
Hey,
al-
so you don't say that.
yeah.
I was confused on what the boss was telling us then. So, as a player.
The
Meryl
boss
had
wants
asked
us-
about jobs that we could do in the meantime while we're planning for the big one,
Yeah.
and he said to talk to Stavarin.
yeah.
That's what we're doing. We're
I thought
asking
that
for
was
smaller
a
jobs
separate
in
thing.
between.
Okay. I thought it was a separate thing. Never mind. The Alchemist, okay.
The Alchemist in Westwind. He. Excuse me. I'm still a little sick. He's got.
Stavarin or Batch is sick. Which one?
Yes.
Let's say Stavarin is sick. But no, I'm sick.
This is Stavarin in between every sentence is just
I have, I can help with that at the cough if you need any help with it.
The Alchemist in Westwind has some potions we'd like to get our hands on. Specifically, some of his potions of healing, and potions of. He's got.
Hold on, real quick. When you said healing there, it kind of sounded like you were putting emphasis on it. Do you mean something different that I don't know? Or do you mean like a healing potion?
No, I mean his healing potions. More specifically, his more potent ones.
How many?
As many as you can get.
Are you asking us to purchase these potions for you or steal them from the alchemist?
This is the Thieves Guild. He wants us to steal them.
Yeah, this is Thieves Guild.
Hey,
But would Wynn's character ask? I think they would ask that, right? 'Cause
they would
don't-
ask because, hey,
Yeah.
they need to support the economy too.
That is true.
Hmm.
In fact, they need to support it the most so that they have more things to steal.
These particular healing potions he has aren't ones that they're very expensive. So I
Understood.
suppose
Would you say that
if
they're?
you
Would you
want-
say they're supremely expensive?
Yes, I would say they're supremely expensive.
Okay.
Um, okay, all right. There was another potion I was thinking of. I just wanted to make sure I was that
The
it
right one.
existed. And he also has a couple of potions that he's experimenting with that we would like to get our hands on. One that can make you fly, and one that can turn you invisible.
I can
We-
do both those things.
We would like you to get both of those
Without a potion.
and as many of his extremely potent healing potions as you can. He would be keeping those separate from his other healing potions. He may have them marked. Our intel isn't as solid on the healing potion as it is on the other two. We have... He keeps the flying potion and the invisibility potion in a chest in the back of his shop.
How many workers does he have?
Sure. I guess what's the intel on the job? Besides that.
Well, there's nobody there at night. He keeps keeps everything locked up, but there are guards.
Inside or outside?
Outside. There aren't guards. There are guards. Right now, the Royal Guard is patrolling the market square.
I assume there's a curfew then, yeah.
But if you were to attempt it during the day, he's the intel shows he's got at least one worker with him at all times, sometimes two.
Okay.
Okay.
Consider it done. Oh wait, no. How much are we gonna get for this?
If you get at least the flying and invisibility potions, 500 gold each. If you can get the health potions that we're looking for, 700 gold each. 600 gold each.
That
I heard 7.
Oh, I definitely heard 7.
question for the DM.
Yeah.
West Wind, is that the area that we stay in where the guild is?
Yes.
Okay. I get my towns confused.
Oh, so
Yeah, so
oh,
we
actually use that feature now.
yeah,
Overlord.
I think we need to go back to our base camp. So that we can plan for our 2 jobs.
Do you say that out loud?
Yeah.
Let's go plan.
We got to go plan for our jobs.
I mean, you feel free to stay here and plan.
Thanks. We just have
the space.
we have
is
a
your
place
space.
we just have a place that's a little bit closer to the job.
Oh, okay then.
Yeah.
And it'll allow us to scout a little bit better.
You have a place closer to Westwind?
Yeah, technically I have a place anywhere, but that's beside the point.
Did you have a falling out with the Westwind Thieves Guild?
I mean,
It
no.
was one thief.
What did Jack say?
No, that was a meta statement.
Oh. I wonder why
Just because I have a place there doesn't mean that's where I live. I just have a place there.
Remember, we told them that we left somewhere else to come here to join the Thieves Guild here.
Right.
And the boss
We have
knows
a
we're
friend-
adventurers guild.
Meta.
I have places everywhere.
We have a friend that lives in Westwind. Wynn's thinking of Andor. But we have a friend that has a house there that we stay with sometime
Oh, okay.
when we're passing through.
Yeah, he almost died a couple times.
I just was, didn't feel like we had to give all of our personal details.
Well,
None of
at
your
least-
business where we stay. Goodness.
Too many questions.
I have a feeling that there's some guy that's been here for a while asking too many questions.
Maybe we have exes everywhere. We just stay with them sometimes.
Maybe that's why we live here. All of our exes live over there.
I live in Texas.
Texas, yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
That's why we had to leave. A bad breakup. No.
We'll take our leave then. Is what
Well,
Jack will say.
Good luck.
Thank you. So, are we going back to our inn here in this town?
Personally,
When we get-
I don't care. Just anywhere that doesn't have as many
Isn't here?
ears. Yeah, there's just too many ears here.
Oh, wait. Hold on. He needs to lead you out. I
Right.
forgot.
Because otherwise it'll be suspicious.
Well, you could just teleport him in front. Yeah, he was there the whole time.
Yeah. Leads you up. Up the ladder, through the hatch.
Oh, that was a fun time we had. That group experience.
I messed my hair up a little bit. Just to look the part.
Ruffle the clothes a little bit.
Yeah.
Put the shirt on backwards, inside out.
He's prestidigitation to put lipstick stains on all of us.
Oh gosh.
Blow a kiss at the
Pardon me.
tiefling. Meryl's gonna blow a kiss at the tiefling.
And the tiefling again does not return it.
You gotta ask where your orc friend lives.
What happened to your orc friend? I haven't seen him in a while.
We already know
His day off.
he stayed home. Yeah, it's his day off today.
He went home. He wasn't feeling well.
Oh, okay.
All right, so it's about 10:30. Are you heading to what was it, the Galloping Horse?
Yeah, I think that's what I said.
Was it-
Yeah. The galloping horse.
All right, so what's the plan?
When we get outside, Wynn's going to whisper to the party, "I don't want to rob the alchemist. We need to figure out what's going on in the guild and get out of here."
That letter might be a clue.
What might be a clue?
The letter that was on the desk
Oh, okay.
in the boss's room.
Was it a letter or was it something else? We don't know what it was.
I mean, I can attempt to make him show it to
Meryl.
us.
We need to see
But
what's on
that
that
would
piece of
mean that-
paper.
That would mean that we'd have to get back down there and get an audience with the boss.
Again, we don't know that it was a piece of paper. We just know he grabbed something off his desk.
I thought you.
I thought
I'm
I
pretty
said- I
sure
thought I
that-
said a piece
okay,
of paper.
yeah, he
Did
said
you?
piece of
Oh.
paper. Yeah.
I didn't hear you say. I
And,
didn't hear you say
Okay.
a piece of
You
paper.
just
and
didn't hear
apparently
it.
he
It's-
grabbed it hastily
Yeah.
Yeah.
once he noticed it, so.
Also, our job was said that specifically this Thieves Guild had a Cult of Blood member stuff in it, right?
And
Yeah,
the
we
boss
were
was colored
told.
red.
And we were also told that there was the Thieves Guild was in here, but then they just said the West Wind Thieves Guild, which
Yeah.
is
I was
completely contradictory to a lot of the information we've been working on from our Adventurers Guild.
Yeah,
I didn't
remember
mean
that.
for it to be.
The
Okay.
information from the about
So was it?
the guild
some-
wasn't
I guess
from
the Cult
sorry.
of Blood stuff was with this guild specifically, right?
Yes.
Is what you're saying, though, Batch? Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that
Alright, we're
information
not-
did.
Yeah.
That information didn't
Okay.
come from the Adventurers Guild. It came from the Cult of Blood member that we captured and questioned.
Okay. Source wasn't relevant, but yeah.
Well, it is relevant because he could have been lying to us.
Yeah.
True. But I assume with the Zone of Truth, you guys did that. I didn't do the interrogation.
No, they
so-
didn't. There was no zone of truth for that.
Yeah, we did.
Gosh. Okay. All right. So Jack is upper without a paddle.
We thought he was being truthful because he was scared shitless, but
Yeah.
Okay. That's fine. I guess, do you explain that to Jack, or is that a meta knowledge I just have?
it should be knowledge you have because you were with us.
Yeah.
During the interrogation?
Yes.
You
Yeah.
might
It
not
was
have
right
been here.
after the troll. No, he was because it was right after the
I-
trolls. And
Yeah.
you were with us for the trolls.
But I think I missed the session that came after the combat, didn't I?
You might
I don't know
have
if
been...
Adam was with us, but Jack was.
Yeah, you might have missed that session.
Right. So I'm asking meta-wise. Okay, so you're saying Jack knows. Okay, so
Yeah.
Jack does know, but... Alright.
Alright, now that's out of the way.
Alright, right. Now I've figured out... Okay, because as a player, I just need to know this stuff, because I
Yeah.
wasn't
Mm-hmm.
aware. That's
So-
why I was confused.
So Wynne doesn't want to rob the alchemist.
So...
Correct.
Jack
Yeah,
says-
Wynne doesn't want
Jack-
to do any of the illegal things.
Right.
Yeah, all the fun things she doesn't want to do for some reason.
I didn't mean it like that. I meant that she was a good person.
I guess Jack will be like, man, that's a lot of money, but I'm gonna change my ways and work with you guys. Guess I'll have to deal with this. I'll say that out loud.
If all he wants is a potion, I can brew that. It'd take me some time, but I can
Well-
brew a potion.
How
They
long would
want-
it take you to make?
They want many potions. I don't know if you can
Yeah,
make
that's what
a
I was
potion of
thinking.
invisibility and a potion of flight.
It
Because
would,
those are pretty high level. Potion of invisibility is a rare potion.
it would take too long and cost too much. Let's put it
Yeah.
that way.
Yeah.
You could
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah.
I mean, we could just ask the alchemist if we can have them.
Because why would they give it to us?
I don't know. I could.
I don't think we have
could
enough like
suggest something to 'em.
collateral.
Jeez.
You're gonna. So we are that would be actually stealing though, because you're using magic to steal it.
Oh yeah, see, I could do that. Like, I have no issue stealing.
Nor does Jack.
I
but also-
understand that Wynne does, and if we decide as a group to not do that, that's fine. I'm just giving
And-
options for how we could do it.
In theory, in the next 24-ish, maybe a few more hours, we're gonna definitely be kicked out of Thieves Guild when it's found that the captain is not actually arrested and is released.
That is
we
true.
only-
So we
We
don't
only have 2
necessarily have
days.
to do this job,
We really
Exactly.
don't
but
have
it
to
would
do
get
any
us
job.
potentially another shot at talking to the boss, but like unlikely.
That's why Wynne was asking what the timeline was for those jobs, because we really only have 48 hours.
Yeah,
So we have,
we've lost
2
a chunk
days.
of that already.
well,
But see, now we've been given 2 jobs though. Like the big one, we don't really have to show progress on yet. But the other one, we might have to actually show progress.
Batch, I'm assuming you're keeping track of the time. How much time have we used of our 48 hours?
he was just arrested a couple of hours ago.
Yeah.
And I don't want to do the math myself. If Batch
And he's
has
probably
it
going to be
already
Yeah,
held
done,
it's only been a few hours.
which
So you
is
effectively have 2
precise.
days. You effectively
Yeah,
have
we have
2
2
days.
days.
Okay, so we're not doing like a countdown timer, or
Yeah, he didn't say exactly 48 hours. He said 2 days. So
okay.
yeah, the end of not tomorrow, but the day after.
So it's what time is it currently?
It's about 10:30.
Morning. Okay.
And
So we have 2 full days,
no, it's at night.
starting in the morning.
Oh, 10 at night. Yeah. All day tomorrow, and then the end of the next day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we need to go back to our room and figure out how we're going to try to investigate the cult of blood operating out of this guild. Because so far, I haven't picked up on any magically hidden marks on anybody. Now, they could just not be hiding them here because they aren't part of a royal guard that might have to change clothes in front of other guards.
See, that's why I was trying to suggest like a sparring match or something. And then we could like cut their shirts open.
Intentionally just attack their shirts.
Well, I mean,
Cold
obviously
shot.
you don't make it look like that's what you're doing, but yes.
Is there a Thieves Guild locker room? Or-
I didn't see one, but there were a couple locked
Yeah, we
doors.
didn't see one.
There were at least 3
By the way,
locked doors. That
We
I
got
couldn't
full
get into.
membership, but no access to new abilities.
You didn't try.
I just assumed they would tell us what things we were now able to do, but I guess we'll have to ask.
Yeah, I would assume.
Hmm.
Like, here's a key. Or you can now access X, Y, and Z.
Maybe
Around the outside of the building there,
Hmm.
would we see anything that looks like it could be an exit of any kind?
I'm gonna search outside the
Around
brothel
the
area.
brothel, you mean?
Yeah,
Like a secret exit?
yeah. Because there was like I said, there were like 3 locked doors. I know one of them goes. I'm pretty sure the one goes to the other 2, so those I'm not counting. But the other 2, one could be an exit. And if so, where does it exit to?
I am honestly,
So
as a player, I'm at a loss as to how to proceed with the Cult
Yeah,
of Blood
me
issue.
too.
Should
Yeah,
Jack?
kind
I
of.
mean,
Same
would
here.
exploring the new membership things help? Because Jack could just go back like in half an hour, and just ask about the stuff we have access to. That might give us something. It wouldn't be too weird if one of us, or just any of us, went back and asked about the membership details.
Araneus, make an investigation check if you're looking for that secret exit.
Were you just glancing, or were you actually going onto the
Oh shit.
yard
Okay.
and looking?
I was going to be looking around the building and then basically having Ignis do anything that would look suspicious for me to be doing, kind of thing.
So a little ways, I'm just gonna say south. Just like looking at the map, it would be down.
Okay.
A little ways down from the brothel. You find a patch of what ends up being fake grass on top of a wooden plank that opens up a hatch.
Okay. I leave it alone, but I relay
Noted.
that information to the party.
Jack will add it to his map, I suppose, or at least a note on the map that there is.
Yeah, so
Because the
Yeah.
map is,
Assuming-
I'm making the map to give to the captain of the guard for after we're done with this. Just so you know, that's the idea. Is that I'm mapping out as much of the facility as possible.
Mhm.
Yeah, so
So-
Batch, as I said a second ago, I don't know if you
Yeah.
heard me, but like, but as a player, I'm at a loss as to how to
Okay.
proceed with the Cult of Blood. I have no clue what we're supposed to do for the Cult of Blood thing in the. So, I have no clue.
Can Jack do the thing where he goes back and asks about membership stuff?
Are you asking me or are you asking the party?
You, Batch.
I do whatever you want.
Is the party okay with me doing that?
Yeah.
You let-
Okay.
Oh,
Can I do a
you wanna
handstand
ask-
on the ceiling?
Unless someone wants to come with me too. I'm just thinking if all 5 of us go back, it might be a bit weird. But
I mean, yeah, that
we
would
could
be
all
weird.
5 go. We all could go back though. If we want.
No.
Okay. 'Cause-
No, not all of us should go back because of what we've already said. Araneus being one that can't go back.
Okay.
I
What do you
guess I'll
mean?
go back with. I'll
Why
go
can't
Because
back with-
Araneus
Araneus is the one that. Because Araneus is the one that brought up that they're going somewhere else.
Oh right. Okay.
So it wouldn't make sense for him to turn around and come back in.
Well, he's just going in to ask a question.
Yeah.
And you just left, so
Yeah,
Yeah.
but Wynne won't bother going back in.
I'll
It
go
doesn't
back.
require all of us to go ask the question.
So Araneus, Meryl, Jack go back in? Is that what I'm hearing?
Meryl and Jack is fine.
Okay.
Unless you want me to go back down there.
I don't care.
I think he's just
your
gonna go to.
character.
Yeah, I don't think I'm really needed.
Are we assuming that
Meryl wants to go back for the brothel part, not the.
Probably.
what's his name? Steve, whatever.
mm,
Stavarin. Is Stavarin back behind the bar again?
no, that's a different bartender. Stavarin is he's back. Well, you don't know where he went.
Okay, well,
I was
that's
about
what I was
to tell you.
asking. Is I didn't know if
Meryl
you
and
just
I-
forgot to move him.
No.
So I guess Meryl and I will go back in and ask more about the membership, saying that we left because we were focused on the job, but yeah.
We forgot what the
This-
perks were.
Yeah, and this is when I would explain to Wynne about hearing voices again.
Do you go to the bartender or
Yeah.
Yeah.
We assume that they are also working
right?
with the guild, so.
You're like, table for two, please.
All right, he looks around, notices that there are no patrons there at the moment, and just kind of nods his head back and says, "Hurry up, head on back."
All right.
Stavaren's not there. I just
Okay.
it's just
We go to the secret entrance, do the thing that he did to move the bed.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right. Bring you over here.
All right.
Obviously, not everybody's there. Just have you
Correct.
Ah, I teleported.
And one of the higher ups will look over at you guys and say, "Oh, back so soon."
Yeah, the two of us wanted to see more about the benefits of being a member of this guild.
Ah, all right then. And Stavaren, where's Stavaren? Stavaren is right there.
We ask him to show us around to the new amenities for being a full member of the guild, as per the boss.
Oh, yes. Well, there isn't much more I can show you. There's 2 rooms that only our higher ranking members are allowed in. There's one room that we're renovating. I can show it to you if you'd like.
Sure. But what else?
And then there's a room. Oh, he starts heading off to the side to show you the room that they're working on. He heads down. Oops. Heads down this way and shows you this room. Which is a bedroom that they're working on.
Okay. So this is the renovated room that's
Yeah.
being renovated.
Yeah. And he walks down the hallway a little bit and says, "That room up there."
Looks like piles of hay, so I guess that's a good thing they're renovating it.
Yeah. That room up there is reserved
Okay.
for some of our permanent members. There is one bed up there if one of you would like to take it. But I can let you in and show you, and you can speak with the members that are there.
The room up here?
Yes.
Yeah, that sounds good. Can you tell us anything about the other rooms at the end of the hallway, or is that...
Those are the rooms that are reserved for the higher ranking members. The meeting room and the... Well... I
He
suppose
stops
I can't
himself
tell you...
before telling us what the
Yes,
other
I suppose
rooms.
I can't tell you what's in the other room.
I was so close. So close to tricking the GM into giving too much information.
He knocks on the door before he unlocks it and says, "Oh, we got a new one coming in." And you hear someone call back, "All right," and he unlocks the door. And you see 3 people at a table playing cards. And
Oh, hi.
that's about it for the amenities. As for what else you get as members of the Thieves Guild, you get our protection if you need it.
Of course. And I assume someone to fence off any stolen goods we have.
Of course.
Sounds good to me.
Now, I'm going to head back to the bar. Feel free to get to know these three, if you'd like, or check out the room off to the right here, the one in front.
Okay.
That's the one that's open.
Meryl, what would you like to do? Jack says to Meryl.
Guess. Go back to our friends. I mean, we didn't get much out of this, so.
Oh, you don't want to meet these nice fellows?
She'll do
Ask
a
them their
polite
names. Ask them their names.
She'll give them a bow, say, hello, I'm Meryl. What's your name?
Did you catch that, Ben? Yeah.
They call me Foggy.
Ooh, I like that name.
Buggy, nice.
So, is one of you taking that room up there? We could use a fourth for cards.
Does Jack take off the offer? Jack would, but he has to go. So
Yeah, we would, but we have higher.
we do have prior engagements. We have to go to. Perhaps another day.
No, you could still claim the room. It's up for grabs.
God damn it.
He's gonna look at Jack and like kind of shrug.
By claim the room, do you mean like just for the night, right? Like I'm asking Batch here. Like
No, he
the way they
means like
described it.
he means like take it as yours, like to stay there. Like this would be your
Like a
room. Like
permanent-
this is where you come at night. Yeah.
Oh. No, I gotta stick with the party. Not gonna split up like that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
thanks for the offer. I would love to play cards, but
How many people fit in that room?
One to a room.
Okay.
So if you don't mind me asking, what do they have you doing? Oh, okay, never mind. Bye.
oh wait, what? Oh sorry. No, I didn't realize they were gonna...
If you don't mind me asking, what do they have you doing?
Huh. In the Thieves Guild, is it common to ask about every job? I don't know the etiquette here because I don't know what this Thieves Guild's policy is on that. The last one I was in, we didn't talk about our jobs.
What you want to do, my friend?
Let's just say we're getting some expensive items from an expensive place.
This sounds very like like
Isn't
one of
that
those prison shows. Like, what are you in for? I
What
don't
are you
know if
in
I'm supposed to say anything.
yeah, there's this alchemist over in somewhere, I can't remember the name up right now, but
God.
she would remember.
Oh. Meryl relays all of the information. It's not gonna matter honestly, but
What Jack and Meryl, what are your demeanors right now?
Jack, let's see, upbeat, pleasant, I guess,
Okay.
Meryl's kind of a little bit,
but also
a little
like
bit
sly,
nervous,
I guess would be the term.
but Meryl's a little bit nervous, but she's kind of opening up.
Okay. Foggy's gonna look at Meryl and say, "Be sure to keep your head up." And he leans down and whispers in her ear, "Be careful."
Okay,
Well, that's not
that's not
weird at all.
foreboding at all.
I don't hear that, right?
Make a perception check.
Okay. It's not so good. It's the one thing I can't do well.
Well, you got to beat a 9.
Oh, that's not. Oh nope, I got that.
No, you didn't. Hear
Yay!
How does Meryl react? I guess then I can't step in.
She'll look a little bit confused, and she'll say, "Will do."
I'm
I
not
suppose
there,
we'll leave
but I
then.
kind of want to
Nice to meet you all. I think.
Yeah.
get him alone.
I see a 20, but I'm gonna keep moving.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm a little worried about what that 20's for.
Yeah.
I think I want Meryl to make a perception check.
Before we leave, or
As you're leaving is fine.
okay.
Yeah, because I didn't think. And well, actually, Meryl with a perception, she could have beat that.
Yeah, I could have.
Yeah, with her 9.
I got
Passive perception.
But that was a crap roll.
Got a passive of 19.
Yeah, but I rolled a 20. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you just got pickpocketed.
Too bad I can't get inspiration. Well, the
Either pickpocket or something placed in the pocket. One of the two.
So, I'm not going to be a jerk. You do notice it, but you don't notice it till after you've left and are in this room right here. Assuming you're going into that room.
yeah.
Yeah. We've seen
Something,
everything. Basically.
a note has been placed in your pocket.
Huh.
Are you gonna? Yeah.
No, she's gonna hold on to it for now and not do anything.
Okay. Tell us, well, this guy. Thanks for showing us around. We'll be back to our other compatriots.
Yeah, thank you for showing us around.
Yeah, if you need anything else, just let me know.
Doesn't he need to let
Okay.
them out?
No, they let themselves in, but
Oh, okay.
just be
Alright,
sure to
we
move the
leave.
bed back on your way out, please.
No.
I acknowledge.
I acknowledge.
All right. What does Araneus say to Wynne? You said something about.
Yeah. So meanwhile,
Meanwhile, we get
The
to watch.
Legion of Doom.
so I'm like, I just we're off by ourselves, kind of thing, heading wherever we're heading, and I'm just like,
The inn.
yeah.
right.
I'm just like, well, I noticed that the other day when Jack had heard voices and, I had said something about it, that you reacted kind of weird, which made me think that you weren't hearing them, and I still was. So I figured I needed to let you know that I am still hearing voices every now and then that aren't my patron, but a different guy, which is, I'm assuming, the Fiend King. And
You're still hearing the Fiend King?
yeah. So then yesterday, earlier today. Yeah, earlier today, he came to me again and was like, "Hey, you want to do me some favors, and I'll give you a part of my power." And I was just like, I don't know. Maybe you can give me a freebie of your power so that I can, make a decision. And so then I told him that I would consider it. And then he said he would grant me a blessing. And then I asked Tarula, which is my patron, I asked him, how he felt about the Fiend King. And apparently the Fiend King, when he was on the mortal plane, took the, form of an Afridi, which is what my patron is. But he really doesn't really care about him. He's on a different plane now, so. I don't know. So that's pretty much it for what I have right now from him. I didn't think I was hiding anything, but then I felt like I was. So then I figured I needed to say something. and I consider you to be like the most humanitarian, I guess.
Well, I think it was wise that you turned the Fiend King down. We know that the Fiend King only wants those that are evil. What have you done recently that would make the Fiend King reach back out to you?
It was probably just the lack of caring about, the captain of the guard, with the whole Blue Sapphire thing. Yeah, because I really didn't care if he died or not.
Yes, that would make sense.
So, yeah.
Is this the only time you've heard the voice since we heard it in wherever we?
I'm pretty sure that this is because the last time we all heard it,
right,
and then yeah, I didn't care about the captain thing, and then I told him to go away then. And then that's when he came back and was like, hey, it's a shame that you're ignoring me. We could be so much powerful together. I was like, I already have a guy that does that. But then he was like, I don't want to take his place. I just want to be there as well.
Sounds like the Fiend King has targeted you as a possible way into our party, perhaps, but also just as possibly easy to turn
right
towards the
that
dark
makes
side.
sense, because I am, I'm chaotic. We know this.
Yes.
And I don't really have as many ties because I don't remember my early life, so I know I have a family somewhere, but I don't really know them, if that makes sense.
Right. Well, we've become your family now, so
Right. Which is why I'm telling you. But so technically, I haven't answered the Fiend King yet. Technically, I just told him I would consider it. Which is true. I'm considering it, and I'm talking to you about it. So I haven't lied in any way.
Right. And this is a little worrisome that the Fiend King has found a way to speak to us anytime we do anything that tends to possibly not be on the good side of things.
Which means there's got to be some kind of breakdown somewhere, some way that he's able to access this plane. And we know that they did that one ritual down in that one town. So that might have been a way for him to get through easier. I don't know. But yeah, he did say he gave me a blessing, so I wonder what that's gonna be.
Oh, wait, what?
Yeah, I said that. I told you that he offered me part of his power. And then I was like, well, how about a freebie for me to consider it? And so he gave me a blessing for me to consider it.
Oh, I thought you said that he didn't say anything.
No, I said I haven't heard from him since then.
Oh.
I did say it, but I said it in a weird way, so you might not have heard it. I kind of jumped around in my story a bit. I'm sorry. But yeah.
Oh no.
So technically, he gave me a blessing. I don't even know what it is yet. But
so Wynne would know more about this than Libby does. And I've been trying to reread through the Fiend King in the wiki.
Okay.
Because Wynne did roll really well, and there was a lot about the Fiend King.
Right.
Um. So you may have told me, and I was just trying to read something, and I didn't quite fully hear you. So Wynne would know maybe a little bit more about what a blessing from the Fiend King would possibly mean, what that would entail, as far as the person that receives that blessing, probably. Possibly.
You wouldn't know exactly what kind of blessing it is, just knowing it's a blessing.
Mm-hmm. Would I know what that would mean to the Fiend King? Or once you have this blessing from the Fiend King... Because it does say here that it does say that if you lose favor with him, he will take his... So, I guess...
Cut out there. I don't know what you said.
She said he'll take his power back.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
take his power back if you lose favor with him.
Which makes sense.
I didn't hear either, but I wrote the wiki, so I knew what she said.
Which makes sense, especially if you go based off of like warlock rules, because technically if I do anything that my patron doesn't like, he can just be like, oh, well, you're not a warlock now.
Right. Yeah, Wynne will just say, if he reaches back out to you, I would tell him that you don't want his blessing or anything to do with him. Do you feel any different? Do you feel any...
Would I feel any different?
Not right now, you don't.
Okay, because I'm reading the little thing that you put there on my character sheet.
Mm-hmm.
So that wouldn't even come into effect until
Right.
another time.
Right.
Okay. So yeah, no, I don't feel any different at all.
Huh.
So all I know is he said he gave me his blessing. So whatever that means.
Hmm.
And knowing him, it's probably a, power of some sort.
Mm-hmm.
But not sure. The only reason I even, said it was, power, because it's cool. But
Hmm. Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah. I would say that you should probably try to not do things that lean evil if you want the Fiend King to stay out of your head. And
that makes sense.
yeah. And to not accept his offer, because that just gives him more power to try to contact you. I'm just talking at my ass, but
Well, I mean, technically, the Batch as player it's the Cult of Blood that's trying to resurrect him, right?
Yes.
And it's the Cult of Blood that now has access to my blood.
Yes.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure. I mean,
yeah.
back as, Araneus. I mean, they already have my blood, so if they want to contact me in any way, I'm sure with their blood magic they could figure it out.
I wonder if the Fiend King was the one speaking to Jack as well.
To be clear,
possible.
They have potions made from your blood. They don't have your raw blood.
I mean, yeah, but I, as a character, don't really know what that entails of them having potions of my blood.
Okay.
So as far as Araneus is concerned, they have my blood.
Sorry, continue.
But yeah, so Because Meryl's teacher dude sold it to
Yeah.
him.
Part of it, yeah.
Hmm.
And then Meryl started working for him, so I don't know, that was a little weird for me, but it's cool.
Hmm. Yeah, I would. Wynne's just gonna sigh and be like, "We already
Well-
know that he's starting to get a foothold in the world that we have to stop. I don't like that he's able to contact you so easily. So just try
Right.
to
At the
not
same
do
time,
things."
If I'm the one that he's able to use as a conduit, per se, then we would know where he's gonna be, kind of thing.
He can use many people.
But maybe if I got more powerful, he would prefer me.
But then he would have control of you.
I mean, halfway.
Mhm. It's not something I think we should risk, Araneus.
Okay.
Just okay.
Yeah, I mean, that's fine.
Are you two walking and talking, or have you stopped to talk?
Probably a little of both.
All right, so I'm gonna
Like walking, and then every now and then stopping.
All right, so Meryl and Jack, when you went up the ladder, did you go ahead and leave the brothel right away?
Yeah.
Does Meryl need to do anything? Otherwise, I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're both good.
And as we're walking outside, can I see if there's anybody, like, use a perception check to see if there's anyone watching us?
Yeah, go ahead. Oh, okay. So it is very late at night. There aren't many people walking around, and there's no one really super close to you.
Okay, so she's gonna grab that letter, look up the jack, kind of look at it, and say, "Someone snuck this in my pocket while we were down there."
Suppose we should read it then.
Yeah, that was the idea. And she's gonna read it.
Okay, I'll say there's like every now and then there's
Great lamps,
well, not lamps, but torches.
lanterns.
They don't have
Wait.
lanterns here?
Lanterns.
She wouldn't need that. She just puts on her goggles at night.
Okay.
I mean, that is a very
Um,
Meryl thing to do.
The note says, "Don't trust the higher ups."
Huh.
Well, that's kind of a given in a thieves guild.
Seems like even the lower people don't trust the higher ups.
I wouldn't either. Obviously,
it is
they
a
have to
big deal.
benefit more than we do. Otherwise, they wouldn't be the leaders.
Yeah.
Perhaps this has something to do with our mission.
The first one, right?
The one for the Adventurers Guild. Yeah, that's right. We're like triple
that
agents, aren't we?
That one.
We're triple agents. To specify which mission.
And she'll
Cult
put
of
the letter
Blood
back
thing,
up. She'll put the letter back up.
You notice on the paper there's It looks like where it says "Don't trust the higher ups." It looks like something was written there underneath, but then erased. It's like just faint writing. You can't quite make it out.
Ooh.
That was there.
Did
I
they
have,
write?
like-
Did they write it in milk and let it dry? So we have to put it
Or
under
lemon
a,
juice.
a special light.
But you said it was
Lemon-
erased, right? Not.
That's what it
Not
looks
written.
like. That's what it looks like.
Can I use my calligraphy / forgery kit / a couple other kits that might apply here to try and like reinstate what was written there, essentially, or like see what was written there?
As you're walking down the road.
I was
Yeah,
gonna
When we get
say
to
you
the-
might want to
when
wait
we
till
get
you
back,
the room.
but like I want to know if I can do that in the first place. Otherwise, we'd have to do something else, right? Would Jack feel like they could do that when they get back to the inn or whatever?
He feel like he could try it.
Okay.
Are you gonna wait till you get back?
Yeah.
All right. So as Wynne and Araneus are talking, Jack and Meryl eventually catch up.
But yeah, that's what's been happening. So I just figured I'd let you know because.
Oh, what was it you guys were talking
I want you to
about?
trust me, I guess. I don't know. I just feel like I'm not trusted.
Oh, I definitely
Welcome
don't
to the
trust
club, buddy. I slap my hand on their shoulder.
Oh, what up, Jack?
How are you? Right, because we caught up. You said, right?
Yeah.
Sorry. I
Yeah.
didn't- Okay. Yeah. So I say that. By the way, what were you guys talking about?
The voices in the head.
Yeah. I guess can we like skip forward and have them re-explain what was just discussed, or if they're willing to?
Sure.
Yeah. When we'll just say Araneus has been hearing the Fiend King, and the Fiend King is trying to bargain.
Yeah.
I don't know that I heard the Fiend King when I was hearing voices, but it could have been them.
Did it sound like a deep, gravelly voice?
Was it? I don't know if
Yes.
that was in the description.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I guess it could be then. It was.
Yeah, it's probably him.
Oh, great. Now I've got themes speaking in my head.
demons wanting contract. Great.
He's the one the Cult of Blood is trying to bring into the world, so it would make sense.
Yeah, so technically you've worked for him.
Yeah.
Let's say
They don't
you're
say it that
wrong.
way. Like, kind of like sigh of guilt, I guess. The sigh of guilt.
It's all good. And then I re-explain just the, main points.
Yeah.
So yeah, technically he gave me a blessing, but again, I'm not sure exactly what that entails.
I guess Jack's take
We'll
would
find
be
out.
using the connection to see if we can use it in the reverse direction to find the Fiend King makes sense, but also we're just humans, so
Well, yeah, but it's not like I could,
not humans,
talk
but
to
humanoids.
y'all while I was talking to him, kind of thing. So, because this happened while we were, down in the Thieves Guild, the hole,
down in the hole.
the last bit about him giving me power or whatnot, that was down there.
Yeah.
So you head for the galloping horse?
Yep.
Yep.
Mhm.
Your finest room, please.
And they give you their finest
We already
room.
have a room.
Oh yeah,
Right.
but is it their finest room?
Yes, it's their finest room.
So yeah, no trusting anybody down there, apparently. Thieves
Well,
Guild.
I mean,
Oh
we
yeah,
are a
they
thief guild.
do you tell Wynne and Araneus about the note?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you said there was other writing on it?
I'm gonna try and figure out what was written on it. You'll need to give me some time, I suppose.
All right. Well, there's a desk right over there.
Let's see.
Yes, and.
I'm thinking the forgery kit would be the closest.
Well, I figure with your background, you would know how to read secret notes.
Well, I'm trying to
Sorry? Aren't you-
regenerate lost.
It was something erased, it looks like.
Yeah.
So.
Well, that's what a hidden note would look like.
Either
If you
way,
look
it'd be
closely,
the
you can
forgery
kind of
kit,
see.
I think.
Well, if we need any type of kit, I can use right tool for the job to
Yeah, you can make the kit.
fabricate
I'm
it.
looking at my proficiencies more, but yeah, because then it's a guaranteed 10 plus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So forgery kit is dexterity. That's what I was looking up.
oh, let's see. Is there? That's right. There's no button for the kits, is there? Okay,
Yeah,
so
just
I'll
whatever you're
manually roll it.
proficient in.
So
Or you can do it manually.
it'll be a D. The
I was just gonna
I'll
say
just
pick
roll
a
a D20.
pick something you're proficient with dexterity. But
oh, like a skill.
yeah, and we'll just use that roll. Like acrobatics, you're proficient in. So just roll acrobatics, and we'll treat that as your forgery kit roll.
That's including.
Yeah, that's
includes your proficiency
dex and
bonus.
proficiency bonus.
Oh, like sleight of hand is also. Oh, it's expertise.
That's
never mind.
expertise. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but then drop for 10. So yeah, 19. 19 minimum.
Why is your acrobatics +9, but your stealth is +11?
Because of the boon from Meryl, I think.
Oh, you're right. Okay.
Yeah. It's highlighted in blue on my sheet. I think there's a custom thing in there, and I think that's for the
Okay.
thing that Meryl gave me.
All right, 19.
Or something like that.
You are able to discern that the hidden message says they are not real members. That little sting in the music as I said that.
What the fuck is that? Not real members.
They are not
Uh-oh.
real members. Great. we
Ooh,
did-
Cult of Blood replaced the leadership. That's what Jack's assumption is at this point. But we don't have proof.
So we have some.
Jack proposes that idea after relaying this information. That that the leadership is in fact.
There are some snakes in the hen's nest. Great.
But if it's the higher ups, that's gonna be a little bit harder to root out.
That's the position where the snakes are running the hen's nest. It's even worse. Thanks for that.
That was one of our goals, was to see if the Thieves Guild
Proof.
leadership was. However, proof, I guess,
Yeah.
is still an issue. Unless we want to just report this to the Adventurers Guild as is, with no proof. But a strong suspicion.
I don't think that's gonna be enough.
Yeah, that probably won't be enough. We're gonna have to fight them, aren't we?
I mean,
Jack shifts over to Jill. I'm ready to fight if we have to.
I mean, I'm
Vanishes her blade.
down, but you saw how many, people there were,
Yeah, but
and
same
I mean,
time, same
they
time,
did say that the higher ups are, not real members, so maybe.
They'll fight
Well,
against us
help.
well.
No, they didn't say the higher ups. They just said they. That's
I thought it said the leaders or the
Yeah, it says
higher
something
ups.
along the lines of the leaders.
The first part of the note said don't trust the higher ups. The second part said
Yeah.
they are not real members.
Yeah.
okay. I was misremembering.
It's
So
okay.
yeah, the higher ups are not real members. Yeah.
Now, when they say the higher ups, who exactly are they talking about?
Blue and red.
Like just the
On the
ones that
map.
came out of there, or would Steve be in that as well?
Which one was Stevie in? Oh, the
Tavern.
okay. Tavern. Okay. Sorry. It
Yeah.
still
Oh,
confuses
Steve.
me.
Yeah, Steve.
Stavarin. Okay. I assume he would be a higher up simply because he has direct contact with the boss. So I would assume so.
But with the boss not being part of that meeting that they had, maybe the boss is trying to stay away from them. And
We
that's
don't
why
know
he
that the boss
excluded.
wasn't part of the meeting. There could be different passageways through that we don't know of.
That is true.
Or the boss could be completely in.
I just didn't. All I know is I didn't see him come from either of the exits that we know
Right,
of.
and he wouldn't have had to because of the side of the building they're on.
Right.
Or, like I said, the boss might not even know about it.
If the boss is part of the Cult of Blood, though, he wants his main job he wants us to do is to break out Lux Limb. Meaning Luxlim might have had ties to the Cult of Blood as well, potentially.
Player to DM was Lux. Do we know if Luxlim was part of the cult of any?
You have had
We
no
don't
indication that Luxilum was tied to the Cult of Blood.
Okay.
Right, I didn't think we did, but
I didn't think so either.
We just know that the guild was getting blue sapphires from him.
Right.
Yeah.
And we know that he was trying to cast spells that he shouldn't cast.
Right.
Yeah.
I think I have a plan, but we can change it, obviously. But
Okay.
do you guys have
What
any
you got?
ideas? All right.
What's that?
We go in there, right? And
Cool.
we request a meeting with the boss. And I say we just straight up ask him about the Cult of Blood. And
Do you really
see,
think he's going to answer?
because if they don't, I mean, like, tell them that we can help deal with the issue if there are members.
And if he does know,
This is only the
but
first
doesn't
step, by
tell
the way.
us,
So, like, this
then
is the
we
first
would be
step.
able to at least see a shock on his face.
We could possibly read him, or like if maybe he's the only one who isn't part of the Cult of Blood, and like the other higher ups are all Cult of Blood members, and he's like, whatever. But like, deal with their problem. Maybe the boss wants to work with us. But if we get the idea that they are part of the Cult of Blood, then
I mean, we're already
simply all
in
we do,
there.
then we take
fight
him
him
out
out.
in that room that no one else is going into except for Stavarian, right? We take him out right then and there. Right, and then we look through his desk for information on any other Cult of the Blood members, which
And
there
then
probably
we
will
become
be.
the leaders of the Thieves Guild.
I wasn't thinking that, but then we go ahead and then we proceed to eliminate the higher ups that apply that are Cult of Blood members, or we simply leave. Well, if we leave, so this is where I'm not 100% on the plan. We could
No,
leave
then we walk out
because no one
after we
knows that
take
we
him
murdered
out.
him. Yeah,
Right,
we
after
walk
we take
out,
him out, we just go
but
out there and we're
then-
like, hey, Steve, the boss wants to see a couple of the higher ups. And we bring them in and we kill them. And then we're like, okay, he's ready for the next couple.
that was an idea.
Because
like,
they
it all
wouldn't hear the
depends-
commotion at all.
Like, it all depends
Yeah.
on. It's a long hallway with 2 doors at each
Do you
end.
know how to
I
cast
doubt they
silence?
would hear.
That's not a
Just
very
be-
long hallway.
And like, I think it'd be fine, but like
It's like 15 feet, the hallway.
with 2 heavy doors with locks at the end of each that are sealed. What were they sealed? Right, practically sealed. We did determine that last game, right? Because we asked if there were cracks. They're like, no, not really. So we can assume that at least one of the doors is well sealed. So like,
Yeah, the doors
I don't know.
at least don't have a
But-
gap.
basically just don't cast an
Of an
explosive
inch.
spell and we should be more than fine. It's my assumption. But if that's wrong, but also we have to consider, what if they are in fact basically being held hostage in a sense with the other higher ups being Cult of Blood members? We then get the information from them on who. We say, offer up. What we can do is we can get those members arrested because we know that they're gonna run a bust on this location. So we're basically like doing what we did with the captain of the guard, saying like, hey, we're actually supposed to fuck you up, but here's what we can do instead. So I'm thinking we do the same with this boss. We'd be like, hey,
So,
are these
so
cult
you
of
want
blood
us to
members
be
messing with you?
true
Are they
double
messing with you?
agents?
If they are messing with you, we'll get you out, but you have to offer up your cult of blood members to the captain of the guard and move locations because this place is compromised. Like, we give them the way out in exchange for that. And if they don't go along with that plan, then, well, we take them out right then and there, right? See, this is that's the idea that I had. But I don't know if it's a good one, but like that's the best I could come up with in like a minute.
So far, all the plans that we've ever tried to do
Work
don't
out
work.
some. Oh, don't work.
They don't work.
They really
We end
don't.
up having to wing it.
Yeah.
So why don't we just say our plan is to wing it?
Oh, in order to wing something, you have to start it somehow. So how are we gonna start it? Is what I'm asking.
We go down there and we need to get Foggy alone. The one that you talked to. I think you said his
Okay.
name was Foggy.
Yes,
We need to
did.
get him alone and talk to him.
You want to talk to him? Okay. This random character.
And I'm going to assume you told us what happened down there. So
basically, yeah. Like the.
So they said that there was a room available down there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So one of us could take the room.
Okay.
And talk with Foggy.
To be able to talk to Foggy.
Yeah. Get a room, empty room, basically.
And so I'd offer Jack to do it, but I feel like Jack has done a lot this mission, meta-wise. So, like, I don't know.
I mean, technically, somebody could take me with them, and I can be in my ring.
Ooh, that's one I didn't infiltrate.
So, I'm already in there. They don't see me come in. They don't know I'm there.
Yeah.
So,
And then, since I'll be in a dimly lit area, I can make myself invisible and pretty much have the brunt of the place. As long as nobody can see through my invisibility.
Suppose we have the other ones sitting outside the brothel ready to catch anyone trying to escape if there is a point for that at some point.
We can have somebody over by the,
So I'm thinking what do the other characters do, because like
well,
do
I mean,
a
we could
stakeout
at least have
basically at the...
meet over by the exit.
so who's going to talk to Foggy?
It would
So
have
those
to
would
be
be
either
me and
Jack or Meryl.
Araneus, right?
Yeah, probably be me.
Yeah.
Because
Well,
Araneus is
very-
sneaking in with me and Meryl could go in too, I guess.
I'll sneak in with.
Are you
Araneus
planning-
as,
Are you planning on talking to the leader at this point, or
No,
No,
we
no,
shifted
no.
it over to Foggy.
Okay, so are you doing this?
Foggy.
Are you doing this tonight?
I guess we can do it tonight.
Because we already left and came back to our room, and are you gonna go back and be like, oh, changed my mind, I'll take this room instead?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Talk to the other party members. Wait, but like, who? It'd be just me, right? Because it's one bed. Unless you want to pretend to be like a
Well,
couple
I was
kind
thinking-
of thing, Meryl.
I was thinking
Well-
I go in with the ring, and then Araneus can slip out, go invisible and everything. Talk with Foggy about getting the room. And yeah.
I don't know if Meryl's the right one for this mission.
Right.
Well,
I was thinking
I
Meryl was
can-
on the stakeout with her perception. Like, it would help catch anyone coming in and out. Being a lookout.
Let me see. have
Meryl
some
also did
power.
show interest in the whole actual brothel part.
Yeah.
So
you'd
she
also
could
even just stay up
technically
there
just be
and
there.
flirt with.
Yeah, I can
Yeah.
stay in the brothel area, and keep a lookout. And I can
And then
cast-
Wynne could be out on the street or something,
I can cast
Reading a book.
lesser
So to speak.
restoration. No, what am I doing?
Only
Invisibility.
problem is,
Yes, because reading a book at night is so common on the
only
street.
It was a what do you call it? Figure of speech. Yeah, it was just a
I
figure
would
of speech. I mean,
probably-
literally reading a book in the middle of the night.
I
only
would
problem is we
probably-
really don't have a way to communicate with each other once we start.
Yeah.
I would probably be in the brothel having a drink at the bar.
And I can cast invisibility on someone if that helps.
That could work if someone wanted to follow right behind Jack.
In the world was that sound?
What sound?
Am I the only one hearing those noises?
What
I would
noises?
assume.
Probably.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I know we got raided. I got a few new subscribers.
Oh, that's probably what it is. Then.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably the raider then, yeah.
Whoa,
Welcome,
that's a
Tindre.
raid. Holy
Hello, people.
Hi.
Hi, raiders.
crap. What? All right. So, who are we turning
Did
invisible?
Josh
on?
send them?
Yeah.
Well,
Yes.
Thanks, Josh, for sending us raiders.
Nerd.
From the
I guess
nerd.
we.
So I guess so Jack could also just join. Josh, I'll take the credit.
Join the card game.
I'll take the
Maybe-
credit.
Maybe it wasn't Josh. So Jack could always just go pretend, or not pretend, but go join in the card game.
Yeah, and intend to stay the night just to play the card game because Jack was showing interest in the card game. So like he has an
Meryl,
in to come back.
Right, but there could be
Meryl-
two different people. Is what I'm saying. One person like Meryl wanting the room, and you could just want to play cards.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
And depending on how many people they want to join in the cards, Araneus and Wynne could also join in the card game.
Said they needed one more. What was the phrase they used?
I think they said we could use one more or something, but
Yeah,
Okay.
but I mean that's also just kind of what you're gonna say when. You know,
Well, there were
you're
two
at
of us in the
table.
room when they said one more. So
I think
I-
they said we could
Oh.
always use one more.
okay. All right. So
I
you're
can
still
always
going in the ring.
feign
right,
interest
Araneus?
in the room. I can feign interest in the room. Jack play cards, Araneus and Wynne.
The story will
Araneus-
be we figured it was too late to go all the way to Westwind for our job, so we stayed here.
well, I guess
Yeah.
we could always just drink down at the bar downstairs instead of
Yeah, then you
upstairs.
can also hang it. Yeah. The idea with the upstairs thing was like the secret passage. So I'll going out of the place. But I
but
don't
if
know
we're
that
in
that'll
that,
be, it might not be relevant depending on what happens. So.
but if we're in the front room of the bar, we can still keep an eye on that door.
Right, but not the secret passage.
Why is? What do you mean?
Outside there's a hatch. Leading
Oh,
to-
outside of the.
Yeah.
That is.
Depending on what happens, right? And as you have told me at the party, our plans never go well. We just wing it, so I'm guessing it might be relevant. But
Yeah, Wynne
But-
could
Yeah, it should
always
be.
wait out. Wynne could wait outside. Well, wait a minute. We don't know about it. Did Araneus tell us about it?
Yes,
Okay.
I figured because whenever
I mean,
we.
our
Yeah,
characters
whatever.
are probably discussing the plan, and it's going to be brought up, right? Yeah,
Yeah,
at the very least. So
Yeah. Wynne can, I guess, wait outside by the passage, but then if you're planning to go talk to the big boss, you'll need Wynne if you attack him.
right.
Well,
That's
we
why I was
weren't
saying we could have
sure we were going to do that. Yeah,
we could have
That's why we're
our
talking the-
tag along NPC do it.
Oh yeah, that's right. You did say that.
Yeah, we could have
Meat
meat
just
watch
sitting
the
out there and
passage.
Now, Meat, we want you to count how many people come and go from this spot.
Do not talk to them.
Do not talk to them.
We could have him like
And we'll give you a piece of meat for everyone you count and that you don't talk to.
Whoa, now. I wouldn't say that. He'll be like, 8 billion.
Yeah, that's right. He wouldn't just lie, would he?
Meat count.
Can meat count?
Meat can
We'll give you
count.
5.
Yes, we determined that a few episodes ago. That
All
me
right,
knew how to
so he
count.
can count. So maybe we'll just give him a flat amount so he doesn't lie. We'll give you 10 pieces of meat if you give us the exact number of people. You lose a piece of meat for every time you get it wrong.
I mean, how far away? Hold on. I need to
And that'd
see
be a lie because we would have no idea if he got it wrong.
Okay, I'm also gonna have
Deception check.
I'm gonna have Ignis with meat. Because as long as we're within a mile of each other.
Okay.
Can I communicate through it? I don't remember. Wait, yeah, because Ignis can speak common, so technically I can communicate through it.
Those are some very colorful emojis.
So, meat's gonna do counting at the secret passage, right? And then we're all just gonna go in for various reasons, correct? Or like Wynne will sit down at the bar downstairs, Meryl will be upstairs, Araneus and I will be in the room with Foggy.
So
Is
should
that
I
the
have
layout?
Ignis with Wynne instead?
That makes sense.
My
Yeah.
Twitch stream is buffering. Okay, there it goes.
It's fine.
That's fine.
Still,
It happens sometimes.
yeah.
But yeah, I can have,
Using the buffer.
because if I have Ignis with Wynne instead,
Makes sense to me.
then I can let Wynne know when it's time to come down.
What do
If
you
we
mean time
need
to
you.
come down?
Or-
I'll be downstairs.
When's at the lower bar?
Oh,
and
lower
Meryl to
bar. I
upper
thought
bar.
you were talking upper bar.
Should we
I wasn't.
leave? Should we leave it with Meryl then? Is what you're saying? Because you want to see?
Yeah, whoever is
Meryl
in the
that
upper bar.
They need to go down. Okay, yeah. So Meryl then. Yeah.
Sorry, I had them backwards.
So I go and
So like
Talk
in
with
theory,
once we're in the room, I talk with Foggy about this letter.
And
oh,
then-
it was gonna be me and Araneus doing that part.
Oh,
You were gonna
okay.
be upstairs, unless you want. You
thought
can be
Meryl-
downstairs
I'm
too.
not-
Honestly, it doesn't
I'm
really
not
matter,
visible.
right? Well, I mean, yeah, you're invisible, obviously, but like, I was gonna do the talking
So
to
I thought
Foggy.
that Meryl
the
was
idea.
going in with you.
Oh,
That's what I thought too.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
okay. Whatever you guys want to do. So Meryl's getting the room, and I'm playing cards. That
Yeah.
we're going with
Yes.
that specific one. Okay. So the layout would be like that. Meryl
first
would be
y'all, like-
carrying Araneus. Yep. Just in
Or-
case.
Throw my ring like in the bathroom or something.
Yeah, Araneus, I choose you. Throws the ring.
Okay.
So then I'm in the bathroom.
Wait, what? I thought you were in the ring.
The ring is in the bathroom.
Oh,
Ring is in the
left the ring.
bathroom. I'm
Wait.
in the ring.
Okay, this is an official layout because this is weird.
And
That's
meat
a
is
last
outside.
minute shift. Okay.
Yeah, I want to talk
Well,
to
because I didn't want to be invisible and open a door in there.
Yeah. So what am I supposed to be doing? Am I just looking out for people coming and going?
Yeah, basically.
I think that's what both of us are really
And then,
doing.
like, if a fight starts, you're here, right? That's the idea. Is that you're downstairs, so you're ready to fight with us if we have to.
All right.
Yeah. Meryl's gonna look at Foggy and say, may I speak with you a moment about that?
Wait, are we
room?"
actually? So we locked this in batch, right? That's okay.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say
Just
that
confirming
out
to make sure.
loud.
Our
You didn't
our
say
plans
much,
don't
we
work.
just
It's
kinda-
fine. Just we go with it.
No, I want to make sure we actually did. Like, you know how you have to ask the DM before you do anything. Like, can I do this? Like, I want to make sure we didn't like bypass some of that stuff.
Yeah,
So-
just there's the whole getting
Okay.
down in their part. We'll fast forward past that.
Hi, we're
Alright.
back. Sorry.
But you get down there, Tavern sees you coming through, and the higher ups are eyeing you because you're back again. And
Couldn't sleep.
Tavern says, "You can't stay away, can you?"
I couldn't sleep. Decided to come have a drink.
I mean, he says that to all of you as you come in,
Mhm.
well, except for Araneus, because you know. Did Jack and Meryl say anything?
Wait, he asks if we're here for a drink. Sorry.
No, he said
No,
you
he
can't
said
stay away,
couldn't
can you?
stay away.
He says
Oh,
I'm actually back to play some cards.
And I was interested in that room they were talking about.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm getting ready to get out of here and head home.
Interesting. Let's meta about it.
Shift
OOC.
change.
Have a good one.
OOC,
Steve.
interesting.
Here's to a good night then.
I obviously don't say that because
Right.
In the rain.
Because you're not there.
I mean I can hear
Or are you?
everything. I am there and I can hear everything that's going on.
Mm.
So I suppose we get to this room, right?
Yeah, when you get up there, the door is locked because it was locked before Tavern had to let you in.
Huh. We'll
But,
knock,
Yeah, you
obviously.
gotta
And,
knock on it.
yeah.
Who is it?
Back to play some cards, and the shy one is here for the room.
The door opens and it's Foggy standing there. Ah, you got a fourth for cards, huh?
Of course.
I was interested. Could you show me that room personally?
Sure.
Hint, hint.
Doesn't really suspect much.
He just assumes that he's gonna get lucky.
So what are we playing? Some blackjack? Jack's voice fades out and the scene shifts to the
She's gonna close the door first.
That's what upstairs is for.
She's gonna shake her head and just. She reaches into her pocket and pulls out the letter. And hands it to him.
Oh, it's about that. Okay. Sorry, the way you shut the door just threw me off a
Yeah.
little bit.
Oh, sorry.
But yeah. Oh. Did you read it?
Yes, I read it.
Then what are you doing here?
I came to ask about who exactly you're speaking of.
The higher-ranking members of the guild, the ones that meet in the meeting room.
So all of them.
I'm not sure, but I think so.
Ask about the bones.
About the what?
I can't. Okay, the boss.
He's not there.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not there, so I wasn't gonna say anything. But
Well,
I
it
was
would
like
have came
whispering
naturally.
it.
It would have came naturally. So
Yeah.
Yeah, the boss.
Yeah, Yeah, she asked about what about the main man, the boss.
That I don't know.
So you gave me a letter to say that some of these people are not who they seem to be, yet can't tell me who.
I don't know for sure.
Rip open his shirt.
Let me.
Suddenly, this is the upstairs stuff.
I've got a good ear, and I've eavesdropped on their meetings, and I've heard them talk about things, about killing people in gruesome ways, and a lot of blood involved.
Can I check something real quick?
Check what?
She's gonna grab like the collar of his shirt.
I thought
How
we
tall
weren't.
is
I thought we
Meryl?
weren't here for that.
Just humor me really quick.
How tall is Meryl right now? Because that could be really difficult to do.
She's medium-sized.
Medium sized, yeah. And she pulls open his shirt just to check.
Okay. You don't see anything. He says, okay.
Well, see, I need to roll something to determine whether Meryl would trust him or not.
Insight?
Insight?
Yeah. Judging the character of another person solely based on intuition, right? That's insight.
Yeah, go ahead and roll insight.
shit.
I'm not gonna bother rolling anything. You sense no deception from him.
These higher ups you mentioned, they might be members of the Cult of Blood that we're looking for.
That's that cult working out of Westwind, right?
What? What do you mean?
Yes, it is.
Okay, yes, yeah. Okay. My mind kind of.
I want nothing to do with that.
We don't either, but
So this member right here looks at Jack and says, they shut the door. What's going on in there?
She was shy and seemed to take a liking to Foggy?
Foggy.
That's what Jack's excuse is. But I'm sure it's nothing too serious.
Well,
He's kind of a horn dog.
I don't think.
Wait, I'm lying.
I don't think
He is
she's
part
gonna-
rabbit.
Oh, no, did I lie at all, actually, there? Take an interest. No, that's not a lie. Shy,
Oh.
not a lie.
That is true. He is part
Technically, I
rabbit.
didn't lie.
He's part rabbit, you know.
I don't think she's gonna get much out of Foggy in there.
I mean, oh, I'm not there. Never mind.
Jack says, "Oh, you'd be surprised with that one."
okay. So when I open the door, I want you to slap me and tell me I'm not here for this.
I'm not going to slap you. Why would I slap you?
Just make it look
Slap is unnecessary.
realistic.
No. No, I'm not gonna do that.
Wow, a thief with like strong morals on slapping someone.
Like for real.
Slapping a woman for no reason, you know.
Oh,
he
good
might
point.
have.
Yeah, good point.
I mean,
You might have
suppose
feelings on
looking
that.
Bad. It would look bad.
I mean,
it would look bad.
Araneus wouldn't do that either.
Yeah, fair.
Just open the
Jack would do it to pull off the bit, though. You know.
just open the door and walk out.
Okay. Yeah, that's a better option, yeah. She opens the door, kind of looks upset, and walks out.
And he follows behind and says, "No, I'm not interested in you that way."
Okay, fine. to kind of go over to the corner and cross her
Sit up
arms.
on-
I mean, she did get the room for the night. She could just stay in the room.
Go back into the room, yeah. Up to you. Jack says, well, it's good to see she's making friends, but says it in like a slightly sarcastic way. And then says, let's continue our card game.
Are
Araneus
these
is
guys
doing
still
covert
here?
work, right?
Yes. They were eating, now they're drinking.
Yeah, I guess I can play around if you want another.
Alright.
Someone who's not a thief playing against 4 thieves in a card game.
Yeah.
You're gonna lose all your money if we're playing for money here. Or
Of
just
course
lose
you're
all the
playing for
rounds.
money.
Of course.
Alright. So after a game of cards, what do you do?
Sit there and wait for Jack
Well-
to do whatever he does.
Let's see. Trying to think. I mean, Jack would want to keep playing cards because he said he was here for cards. 1 round isn't a lot. He'd want to be here for a little while just to keep up appearances. I guess he might suggest to Meryl to go check on the others, how they're doing. Or the not the others.
The other.
How Wynne is doing. How Wynne is doing.
I guess I can check up on. Yeah, I'll check up on. But
Have I noticed anything strange from
hi,
these
Araneus.
higher ups?
You don't see me.
Just a lot of whispering going on.
As Meryl walks through that door, I walk in here with
Okay.
her on the ceiling.
Okay.
Gives an opening.
Make a perception check, Wynne.
Where'd my character sheet go? You said perception?
Yeah.
I've been rolling crappy, so... Well, my passive is 15, but I rolled a 13.
You hear this one whisper to this one something about the plan.
Well, that could be anything. That's not helpful.
And now that I'm over there, can I hear anything? I know this will be later than what just happened.
Make a perception check with advantage.
I think I always forget which one it is.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Their whispers
9.
are too quiet for you to hear.
My passive is 14.
Your passive is 14. Alright, I'll give you a little bit. You hear them talking about a plan, and you hear the word West Wind.
Okay, I'm gonna sit here for now. Like, literally, I sit on the ceiling.
Okay. And
I might need to check something.
Stavarin finishes his drink, and he gets up to leave. And he looks at the two of you and says, "Well, again I say, welcome to the guild. Is there anything you need from me before I leave?"
I can't think of anything. Thank you for your hospitality, Tavern.
All right.
I can't think of anything either. Thank you.
I will see you soon.
I nod.
Oh, I probably should drag the map over here where we are.
We haven't had a combat in like 2 months.
I know. I'm sorry. Just
I mean, that could change right now.
Not that it's all about
It could
combat,
change
but I
right
mean,
now.
we just haven't had one.
So I started blast.
I started blasting.
I mean, I could just start blasting.
Araneus falls off the ceiling. Crap.
My invisibility does last for an hour, so.
And Jack would say at most a half hour in the card game, but otherwise.
we're looking at 11:30 midnight by now. Between the time you guys took going back to the talking out your plan and coming back.
Okay. 11:30, you said.
Yeah, about 11:30 midnight, somewhere around there.
I suppose Jack will want to go make an excuse to go check on the others.
Okay.
So, something like that. Comes back, asks in hushed whispers what Meryl knows.
Well, from what I was told.
The bartender's right there.
Oh,
Did he
yeah.
did he not leave yet? I thought, or was that Stefan
No,
that said he was
That
leaving?
was Tavern leaving. The other bartender's right there.
Mm,
Meryl's just gonna say, wink at him and say, I don't know anything.
I imagine he wouldn't have even asked since he would know the bartender was
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, he saw the bartender. He wouldn't say anything. Okay. Never mind.
no worries. Start writing a letter. Or no, how about this? So Meryl, how was your? It didn't seem like you had a great time in that room over there.
Yeah, it
Do you
wasn't
want to
so
talk
good.
about it in private?
Yeah, it wasn't so. But good idea.
Why don't you tell me more about it at the table over across the way?
Yeah, let's go.
Wynne, if you want to hear this, you should come with us.
I would love to hear about Meryl's misadventures.
Okay, there we go. Araneus moves over there too.
Well, at least I can say for certain that Buggy isn't one of them.
Right. And I'm sure several of these members aren't.
But they did
The
say
problem
that
is we need to
Sarah-
know if the boss is or not.
Yeah, the boss. That's gonna be a bit tricky.
I climb down the wall. And then
Should we-
I say the thing about I whisper the thing about the plan and West Wind that I heard. Like,
From the higher
to
ups?
Jack.
Well, did Smokey say, or not Smokey, Foggy say anything else? Keep calling it Smokey. I don't know why.
Smokey
No,
was the
Foggy
fox.
say anything else
I
besides?
was gonna say that was our fox.
Just that some of the higher ups are from the cult of blood, and they want nothing to do with them. So
the
at least
two,
most of the
the-
field, I'm assuming, don't want anything to do with that. Yeah.
the
So is
two
the higher ups-
closest,
Do they have a suspicion of it, or they know?
the
They
two
didn't know.
closest to the door, next to the wall, were saying something about a plan.
Yeah, that's
and
what I said.
Araneus just
I
said a
whispered that
plan
to
with
Wynne.
Yanceville. Oh, good lord.
So we know that those up there, they're probably higher ups that they were talking about, but without further info, that we really can't say anything.
I mean, we could literally just kick it off right now.
I want
Yeah,
to talk to the boss still about this.
Go
We can
knock
get
on
him
his
on our
door.
side.
Oh wait, I'll go knock on his door.
No, Araneus,
no,
wait.
no.
No.
Are we good with trying to get an audience with the boss? Again?
Well, we only have 2 days, and we need to talk to him, like, pronto?
Yeah, especially since all the higher ups are in this area right now.
No, yeah.
It doesn't sound like they meet often,
Well, except for the one.
right?
I mean,
At-
Wynne
at
has.
least one.
So Wynne, being primarily a spellcaster, has used Detect Magic multiple times today. So I'm down several spell slots.
Okay, but that's level 1s, right? So
Well, level 1 and level 2. But I just need 4 hours to meditate.
I mean,
it's
that would
likely
be
they'll be
cool,
leaving
I guess.
soon, since I'm guessing they don't stay here.
I mean, if you guys want to do anything, I mean, I'll help with what I can, of course. I do have my sword. And I have other spells, but
They're a bunch of thieves, so we should be good. They're not exactly combatants.
I, these
What
are
we,
higher up in the guild.
Are
I
we
mean, I
attempting
could-
to take
as
them
I'm-
out now, or are we going to speak with the boss? Or are we leaving this for later?
We can try to speak with the boss tonight, maybe.
I mean, I could, as an invisible person, just walk over there and rip open their shirts.
They'd immediately know that you were there, though.
But I'm technically not attacking, so I'd still be invisible.
Yeah, invisibility only.
But
Yeah.
I don't. Invisible just means they can't see you. Period. They can still hear you. They can still smell you. They can still notice that their shirt was ripped open by some
Well,
invisible force. You know,
Right.
like
But I could at least get
one.
one and possibly more. And then we would know.
Meryl, Wynne, what do you think? I
um,
obviously do not
all my
approve
other
of that
plans,
plan, but
all our other plans always go so swimmingly.
the boss sounds like the best option. Wynne is okay with the boss. Meryl, are you okay with talking to the boss?
Yeah, I'm perfectly fine with the boss.
That's
All right,
fine with
that's
me.
3v1.
How do No, I wasn't even saying we don't talk to the boss. I'm just trying to,
They'll
brainstorm
rip
with
their
it.
clothes off. That's the plan.
We have to see their chest.
You know, all this ripping the clothes off thing kind of fits the brothel theme we had going at the start of
It
this.
does. It
gosh.
does.
I
Yeah.
mean, there's a mark on their chest.
All right. So, I suppose I'll ask the bartender about a meeting with the boss. Or should we simply knock on the door with the hallway?
Well, maybe we can ask and say, "Hey, the boss gave us a mission, but we need to clarify some information with him."
Sure. But, like,
Yeah.
we'll see if he even can do that for us. Yeah. So I'll walk over there and ask that. Say,
Looks at you.
oh, I have to. Okay. What was the? Hold on.
We don't have a name for him, I don't think.
Arnie.
If that's what you're.
Arnie. Okay.
Sorry. Hey, we did get a mission from the boss earlier today. We wanted to ask him a few questions. We were looking into the matter and I have a few more to ask him. Is there any way we can get an audience with him?
I don't have the authority to let you in there, but maybe one of them can help you. Let me go ask. Goes over here, tells them basically what you just told him. And This one sets his drink down, looks a little sets her drink down, looks a little annoyed. Comes over.
They've been drinking a couple of hours now. Can they
Yeah.
have the inebriated status? I don't know.
She comes over and says, "Let me see if he'll see you."
Okay, thank you.
Araneus, go in behind her. Into the hallway.
She comes over, unlocks the door,
Ooh, listens in on this conversation.
comes through.
Well, just in case he says no, we can still get in anyway.
She knocks on that door. And Araneus, you hear the boss say, "Come in." And she unlocks it and she goes in. And you hear her reiterate.
You the roll stealth checks despite the
Oh yeah, roll
you're
stealth check.
Right on there. You are right on there, fucking nose.
I was gonna tell you to do it if you approached him over there before, and I forgot to tell you to do it following her.
Oh, that's not too bad.
You should be fine.
We'll see though. Ooh,
Yeah, you're fine.
nice.
She
I'm on the
reiterates
ceiling.
what Jack said, and he says, "Bring them in." Oh,
It's
I
also
gotta,
a chance
I
for
gotta
Araneus
roll.
to search the desk if he's away
I gotta
from
roll
it.
stealth for the. Okay, yeah. Or not roll stealth, roll perception for the boss.
He's busy. Wait, Araneus, what are you doing? No.
Oh, make another stealth check.
Oh shit.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Nice.
Damn, nice.
You better leave with her.
Is she?
No,
Because if you
I'm-
disappear after we're in the room,
We're gonna be in the room. He has a chance to get out when we go out. Yeah. He'll be fine.
Comes through.
I'm
Worst
just-
case, this is like all your other plans.
Right now,
So,
I'm
yes,
looking at his like desk and everything because I know he had that paper,
All
and I'm
right.
trying to see if I can see anything.
Make an investigation check.
Hell yeah!
Damn.
There we go.
at least somebody's rolling well tonight.
I wasn't earlier.
Ah.
It was the stealth. Started my good.
Look at that. It's 8:58.
Oh, look. Content not available yet. What?
We will pick up with that next time.
Perfect. All according to not a plan.
Which won't be next week because Adam won't be here.
Right. So
Oh,
2
whatever
weeks.
that boss is doing.
It'll
For this
be week after next. Next week we might be doing a one shot if I can get my shit together and prep it for next week. All right. Sorry about no combat, but that's just the way things roll. Just haven't had it.
It is how it can be.
We got
Yes,
a
sir.
few new followers tonight. We got a nice raid. That was fun. Thank you for that. I don't think any of them are here anymore. We have 4 viewers, but
Yeah.
still, thank you. All right, I'm gonna set up a raid, and then everybody say their. Did I say everything I need to say?
Make sure you hug the other ones.
Everybody say their goodbyes, and we'll get out of here. Yeah.
Night.
See you later.
You messed it up there, so their goodbyes, so we'll get out of here.
I said everybody say their goodbyes, and we'll get out of here.
Yeah, but at first you were like, and then something
Kinda
else, and I
hoping
forgot what
you
it
didn't
was.
fix it, so that you could say the other one instead. Say your thing. My thing, and get out of here.
I did.
I waited too long to start the raid, so I gotta wait. 3, 2, 1.
Bye.
Bye.
Have a good night.